What is the main difference are you experiencing so far with me versus the other guy?
Felix, this is real result. The other guy had a lot of theory, and what he would do is a trial and error of no results. After 12 months, he has a theoretical knowledge of AI, which is very basic, to the point that when you do your copywriting in real time, to get down to the very detail of the message that goes to the core emotion of the audience, this is something that he could never do because he was only very superficial. He would point out that AI tells me that you have a very big target market. Let's include hip and knee, not just knee. He would increase the target audience, and then let's include your messaging for this and this. And then the message would get scattered. I realized now when I came back to you that I need to focus on these knee patients because these are where I have 90% of my clients, and focus and target my message on them. So that is one big thing. Number one, you're real. He's not real. You have proven results. He had none. The target market and the messaging of the target audience is clear, whereas he had a very broad message. It's actually a very painful lesson for me. Very painful lesson. I already warned my friends against him, but they still blindly believe that he is real. Some of them. He's very convincing. He's very manipulative emotionally. He's very close to my friend's family, not mine. Their sons are doing a mentorship with him because they believe he wants to be like the guy.
Do you mind telling me how much you pay him?
Over 13, 14 months, probably more than 20,000 US. Yeah, that's one scam after another. Very painful lessons that I can't tell you now. I'm letting my lawyer do everything and just focus on the main thing, which is trying to rebuild what he destroyed. Because when he was also promising everything, he was also trying to manage all my social media. And the number of posts in those 13 months for Facebook is just 17 posts for the whole year. So my audience was slowly disappearing, and I would just keep putting all my content in a folder which would not be touched by him because he said that he's waiting for an algorithm, waiting for this algorithm to play out on social media. So that's
Terrible.
all fake. So there was nothing. He admitted there was no AI computer. He even said he had Malaysian programmers for his AI to fix it because there are times that it broke down. He admitted that he had no company, he had no people working under him. He was just over.
It's just another AI, bro. Most like you wouldn't believe the number of times that I've heard cases like this.
I believe you. I think it's easy because a scammer identify already someone who is trusting. Funny enough, the system that I made was because of you. If you remember, you last told me a keyword for the whole year: focus. Drop BNI, drop Toastmasters, drop line, just focus. And then that was the last lesson you gave me as a coach. And that lesson was deeply ingrained. I had produced very good results, and that is why I created the team. All the learnings that I had from BNI applied, and that's why I created this sort of power team, this ecosystem, and it was very smooth and straightforward. But when AI came, I wanted to change my system to incorporate AI, and it was a fake AI. So everyone got affected. AI bros are everywhere, and you cannot really, of course, it's good that you warn them, but you cannot really stop them because they have identified and they know the power of NLP. You're an NLP coach. Nothing can stop NLP anymore. Once they have you, you know, all the physical touch and all the handshakes, everything that tells them that they're friendly. They are very manipulative, some of them.
I have a belief that as ethical practitioners, we need to amplify more of what we do so that less people fall for the scams. Because primarily the scammers, the way they work is that they give you a big promise, and after the big promise, then comes all of the hard and psychological tricks and manipulation. But if people start to get more educated and they develop more critical thinking, I think that the dangers are mitigated.
I think that's possible, but I also believe that even if I am an educated person, I'm a person who buys on emotion, who do not fall for this emotional. He tells me that he has problems at home and I want to help him because I have become close to him. He tells me that I've become his best friend. And I believe this to be true for a while, that we were very good friends. But the moment I realized he was telling stories about me spending time with different women, that was very damaging. When I heard this, I realized he was not my friend because none of it's true and it could destroy my family. I found out because he was secretly telling me that there's an investor for a company. He wants me to invest about 40,000 US dollars. And I became wary because he was using my friend as the reason. But when I asked my friend never asked money from me. She had enough money of her own, and then she would never ask money from me. Then I became wary that, okay, this guy's trying to get money from me. But only after 1 year I realized that he pretended so many things to be so many, but nothing happened. Nothing is real. He destroyed my social media. I have been trying to rebuild it, and nothing seems to be working. So I was into ads before. For some reason, my ads are not working. So I'm hoping that this is the true organic that he promised to me a year ago.
We'll make it happen.
Thanks so much for your time, Felix.